G'day guys, this is Tier, and today I am going to be educating the newer players on how to quickly run nuke solos as effectively as possible. Now, while this is for the newer players that may not have ever launched a nuke, I know for a fact that there are level 200s out there that have never launched a nuke before either. Trust me, it is easy and there's no reason to be intimidated. Also, the quote-unquote pros of Fallout 76 might also learn a thing or two to improve your time to launch from this video. Let's get into it. And the point of this video is to help all of you guys improve your time to launch. Now let's get one thing out of the way. If you do not already have access to the White Springs bunker and or the Enclave headquarters, I strongly recommend you Google how to do that before watching any further into this video, as you would have needed to become a general in the Enclave faction questline to be able to launch nukes for yourself. So make sure you have that done before continuing with this guide. Now that that's out of the way, assuming that you are a general of the Enclave, this video will demonstrate just how easy it is to launch a nuke if you know what you are doing. My fastest legitimate nuke from start to finish was accomplished in 12 minutes. Now I know there are people out there that are level 100, 200, even 300, and it takes them 40 plus minutes to launch a nuke from start to finish. If you fall under that category, or you just want to know how to improve your time to launch with legitimate means, then this video is for you. I was going to show my friend MeisterJuice's run, where he launched a silo at level 15 all by himself. Yes, it is possible to do that early if you know what you're doing, but it became too much of a hassle to get the footage, so I will link that stream in the description below instead if you are interested. Now without further ado, I will play footage of me running the silo entirely by myself, sped up, and at each key point I'll explain what is going on and how to do each part of the silo as effectively as humanly possible to help improve your time to launch. All you need to bring with you to make this as time efficient as possible are a nuke keycard, obviously, 15 repaired mainframe cores, which can be crafted at a tinker's workbench, and 1 Rad-X diluted for the power room. Let's get started. In the very first room, all you need to do is run through the room displayed on screen. You'll be going through these rooms checking 3 spots for an ID on your way to the biometric scanner. If you don't find one of the IDs on your way here, then continue on to get scanned anyway, and loop back around following my route to check these other spots on your way to the terminal to imprint your biometric code to get the ID. Once this is done, go to the terminal to swipe and pass through the laser grid as shown on screen. Once through, just follow the path laid out on screen, and once you reach this door, pop a Rad-X diluted. Yes, you could hack the level 3 terminal and lockpick the level 3 lockpick, but personally I find this section more enjoyable and quick if I do it this way. Also, I know not everyone watching this video looking for tips on how to improve will have those perk cards equipped to go that route. So here we are doing it this way instead to help those that are in need. So at the door, pop that Rad-X diluted, make a mad dash for the terminal area, kill the Assaultron and shut off the power as quickly as possible. Now follow this route exactly as I show it and repair each pipe in this order. Once that is done, then go back to the terminal to turn back on the power. And make your way towards this door and wait for it to be opened. The time in here may vary a little bit depending on how fast your server is or how good your internet is. Once you're in, then follow this path on screen. You should be in this room to destroy some mainframe cores. You used to be able to shoot them with explosive weapons to quickly get through this area, but because Todd Howard has a 1-inch pane, we now have to manually click on each core to do this bit. Thanks, Todd! Follow the route I am doing on screen and destroy each console as I do, and then move on through the laser grid and continue destroying the cores in the order that I do to get the quickest results. If you need to kill any turrets or robots on the way, then do so. My character is tanky enough where she doesn't need to worry about anything for the moment being, but I know that is not the case for everyone. Once all the cores are destroyed, head over to this door and wait for it to be opened up. Now follow this route on screen to make your way to the mainframe core room. This is why you should have pre-made 15 repaired mainframe cores before entering the silo, as finding the ones hidden throughout this room is extremely wasteful in time when you can just bring your own. So, we just want to kill the sentry bot and anything else that is needed, then we shall remove each broken core from the console, then replace it with a fixed version. Once this is finished, use the terminal to open up the door and head on through. Follow this route on screen to make your way to the launch prep room. Personally, the way I handle this room to get the quickest time possible is immediately go up the first set of stairs, hit the turret closest to me, and then the Assaultron, then immediately initiate launch prep on the terminal. I only kill these things straight up because there is a chance that the Assaultron will kill you. That laser is no joke. Once prep has started, it is all dependent on how fast your server runs and wants you to finish that progress bar. All you need to do from this point on is go around the room shooting or hitting each laser turret in this order on screen, so that they don't destroy your friendly launch control bots. Once each turret is destroyed, come back to the upper platform and defend your robots from any Gutsies or Assaultrons or Robobrains that make their way through. This will continue for about 2 to 5 minutes. Depending on how many bots you have left alive is how fast the progress bar will move, so keep them alive and keep that in mind. Once prep is done, then you need to put your nuclear keycard in the left console, which gives you access to the code console on the right. You can Google Nuke Nuke codes to find out what the codes are for this week's silos, as the Nuke codes reset every week at Tuesday 7 PM Eastern Standard Time. And you will have to convert that to your time if you do not live in America. At Queen Killers, we have a team that decodes these things and get the codes out for everyone within the hour of them resetting. And I can't thank these guys enough for doing that each and every week. So that's it, guys. Once your code is in place, you are free to launch your nuke wherever your little heart desires. At your mate's base, at the Queen. Be sure to click the video in the top right corner to find out how to properly fight the Queen if you choose to launch there. You can launch it at White Springs to get flux and a lot of XP from those glowing ghouls. I hope you all learnt something new, or at least gained the confidence to attempt to run the nuke solo and participate in the thrilling endgame content that is nuking in Fallout 76. It just works. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more guides from me, I create new ones every week. Be sure to like the video and even subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I've been Tia, and I'll catch us in the next one. Peace.